What does it take to solve problems, help others, and improve the world around you? Curiosity, creativity, persistence. What it takes are the skills of an engineer.
My name is Brad Perry, and I'm a hydraulic design engineer working on the V-22 Osprey at Boeing.
My name is Joshua Stuhl. I'm a hydraulics design engineer working at Boeing, and I'm currently working on the 787 Dreamliner.
Brad and Joshua are two engineers who make things fly.
I work mostly in flight controls. So those are the things that really help the helicopter or the aircraft fly and maneuver in the sky.
Just like cars, planes and helicopters need to be able to turn, steer, and react quickly to change direction. Have you ever ridden in a car or in a bus? How does the car or bus turn or change direction? That's right, by using the steering wheel. But cars are so big and heavy. Why is it easy for people to turn them by using a steering wheel? To get something really heavy to turn, wouldn't you have to push or pull much harder?
We can move something really heavy or really big using a real small motor and a little bit of hydraulic fluid.
Hydraulics is using fluid, like an oil, to power different machines. You can use it to push something and move it really far or really hard.
Let's try this out. Have you ever squeezed a plastic water bottle that is full of water? What happens? When you squeeze a water bottle, the water inside of it spreads out. Now try this. While you are squeezing the water bottle as hard as you can, try to push down on other areas of the bottle. Do you feel the water pushing back at you? That pushing back you feel is what Brad and Joshua use in their hydraulic systems. Hydraulic systems use a motor to squish the fluid a lot, way more than you can squish it with your hand. And because of this, hydraulics can push and move really, really heavy things, like airplanes.
So hydraulics are great compared to other mechanical systems because you can have a pilot sitting there and able to push thousands of pounds, and he can focus on flying instead of getting a good workout.
It's much lighter weight. You can use less of it. And it gives you a lot of force, a lot of oomph. You can move things that are heavy. And so that's one of the advantages of hydraulics, especially with aircraft, because it's so important to keep your weight down on aircraft.
Now that we know that hydraulics are used to help steer planes, where else in the plane can we find hydraulics?
If you look at the bottom of the plane, the landing gear or the tires that the plane is sitting on, those all move because of hydraulics. Or if you look out on the wing, the flaps that come down or anything that's moving on the outside that controls how the plane is flying, that's all being moved by oil. So typically, the fluids that are used on the Dreamliner are oil, like similar to what's in your car, except it's a really cool, fun-looking purple.
That's awesome! Where can we find hydraulics in places other than planes?
So some everyday examples of hydraulics are like the brakes on your parents' car, or if you go to a construction site and you see a big crane thing that's lifting up lots of heavy objects, or an excavator, something that'll go in and scoop or dig down into the earth.
And then additionally, some other machines that you might not even think about is think about the faucet in your house. You turn that on and water comes out. Well, there's a pump somewhere in your basement that pushes that water, and it's basically hydraulic.
Wow! Good thing we have hydraulic engineers to build all the hydraulics we use every day. Are you ready to build your own hydraulic machine? Check out the challenge on the Curiosity machine.